Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by green hills and tall trees, there lived a young boy named Anton. Anton was kind and curious. He loved watching birds sing, collecting pretty leaves, and walking through the forest near his home. But Anton had one problem. He was very shy. Whenever he wanted to say hello to someone, the words seemed to disappear before they reached his mouth. And one bright morning, something magical happened. A beautiful butterfly with glowing golden wings fluttered past Anton. "Oh," Anton whispered. "I've never seen a butterfly like that before." The butterfly danced through the air as if it wanted Anton to follow it. With curiosity, Anton smiled and ran after it. The butterfly flew deeper and deeper into the forest. Anton carefully stepped over rocks, walked around tall trees, and followed the tiny glowing wings. Then the butterfly disappeared. Anton stopped walking and he looked behind him. The path home was gone. The forest was quiet, too quiet. Anton held his hands together. I think I'm lost." Just then he noticed something shining beneath an old tree. It was a small golden key. As soon as Anton picked it up, the key began to glow with a warm golden light, and a gentle voice echoed through the forest. "Welcome, young traveler." Anton looked around, but no one was there, and the voice continued. "This enchanted key will guide you through the 5 hidden doors. Behind each door is someone waiting for your kindness. Open your heart, and the forest will show you the way home." Suddenly, a bright red door appeared between the trees. Anton took a deep breath. I guess I'll go in." He gently unlocked the door. On the other side of the door was a sparkling river. A wooden bridge stretched across the water. Standing in front of the bridge was a boy named Roy. Roy looked frightened. "I can't cross," Roy said quietly. "The bridge, it looks scary." Anton looked at the bridge. To be honest, he felt scared too, but he remembered the glowing key in his hand, and he smiled at Roy. "What if we cross together?" Roy looked surprised. "Together?" Anton nodded. "We will go one step at a time." Slowly, the two boys walked onto the bridge. The bridge wobbled a little. Roy held his breath and Anton kept walking. "You can do it," Anton said with a smile. Step by step, they reached the other side safely. Roy laughed happily. "We did it!" Roy reached into his pocket and took out a glowing, heart-shaped ruby. "This is the gem of courage," he said. "Courage grows when friends help each other." The ruby floated gently into the golden key. The key glowed brighter than before. "Anton, may I come with you?" Roy asked. And Anton smiled. "I would like that." Together, they continued their journey. Soon, a beautiful pink door appeared. Anton unlocked it. Inside, they found a boy named Carlos, carrying a basket full of glowing flowers. Suddenly, Carlos tripped over a small rock. "Oh no!" The basket tipped over. Flowers floated everywhere. Carlos sighed. "My flowers." Without waiting, Anton knelt down. "I will help you." And Roy smiled. "Me too." Together, they carefully picked up every glowing flower, and soon the basket was full again. Carlos smiled brightly. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. He handed Anton a flower-shaped gemstone. This is the gem of kindness. When we help others, our hearts grow brighter. The gemstone floated into the golden key. Its light became warmer and stronger. Carlos happily joined the adventure. Now, there were 3 friends. Before long, a glowing blue door appeared. Inside, Anton and his friends heard loud voices. I found it first, shouted Jung. No, it's mine, replied Jimmy. I am the oldest, so it's mine, Jung added. The 2 boys were fighting over a magical lantern. Neither wanted to let go. Anton walked over quietly. What happened? He asked. We both want the lantern, Jung said, but there is only one, Jimmy added. Anton thought for a moment, then he smiled. What if you carry it together? The 2 boys looked at each other. They were quiet. Finally, Jung said, I'm sorry. Jimmy smiled. I'm sorry too. The 2 boys finally laughed and decided to carry the lantern together. It looks even brighter when we share, Jimmy said. And Jung nodded. Thank you, Anton. So together, they gave Anton a crescent-shaped sapphire gemstone. This is the gem of forgiveness. When we forgive, friendship becomes stronger. The sapphire floated into the golden key. Now, 5 friends continued walking together. Soon, they reached a beautiful green door. Anton gently unlocked it. Inside sat a quiet boy named Jack. Jack quickly hid something behind his back. Anton smiled kindly. What are you hiding? Jack slowly showed a small box filled with colorful glowing stones. I like collecting these stones, Jack said softly. But some children laughed at me because they thought it was strange. Anton carefully picked up one glowing stone. I think they're wonderful, Roy nodded. They're all different, Carlos smiled. And every one of them is beautiful, Jung added. Just like people, and Jimmy smiled. You don't have to be the same as everyone else. Jack's face lit up with a big smile. No one has ever said that before. Jack took out a shining star-shaped amethyst. This is the gem of acceptance. True friends accept one another for who they are. The gemstone floated into the golden key. The key now sparkled with every color. Jack happily joined the group. Now all 6 friends walk side by side. At last, the friends arrived at the biggest door in the entire forest. It was tall, golden, and covered with glowing patterns. This must be the way home, Anton said. He placed the golden key into the lock, but nothing happened. Everyone looked at each other. Suddenly, the key floated into the air. One by one, the gemstones began to glow. The gem of courage, the gem of kindness, the gem of forgiveness, and the gem of acceptance. Then, a bright white light appeared in the center of the key. A brand new crystal gemstone slowly formed. The gentle voice returned. This is the gem of friendship. It can only appear when kindness, courage, forgiveness, and acceptance come together. All the gemstones joined and formed a new crystal. The key became brighter than the morning sun. Slowly, the great golden door opened. Warm sunlight poured into the forest. We found the way home, Jung cheered. The 6 friends walked through the doorway together. They were back at the edge of Anton's village. The golden butterfly circled above them one last time before flying into the bright blue sky. Anton looked at his now new friends. When he entered the forest, he was alone. Now, He had 5 wonderful friends by his side. For the first time in a long time, Anton was no longer afraid to smile first. He knew that friendship wasn't something to wait for. It began with one kind word, one helping hand, and one brief step. From that day on, the 6 friends shared many happy adventures together, and whenever they remembered the enchanted forest, they smiled, knowing that the greatest magic of all was not the golden key, it was the friendship they had found along the way.